being in Dallas, Dallas has been historically racial. You know what I'm saying? So when you pick a certain, you know, I don't know if you're familiar with redlining. If you aren't, please check out that. Look up redlining and see why it could be a problem when you picking out of zip codes, because certain zip codes are redlined, which means certain codes that they know where black areas are at, and they know where white areas are at when you're dealing with the city of Dallas or the county. So if somebody's picking, or you have an opportunity to pick out of zip codes, you know what complexion is in what zip code in Dallas County. So with that being said, you figure it out.
And I knew that's what I wanted to do. I said, I'm gonna go to law school and I'm gonna help people.
545 copy, 5502, I'll be arriving in a block.
Please search warrant, open the door now! Search warrant!
He was a black man in a bad situation with bad people, and they said, this is good enough for us. And because he denies being the shooter, he is given a life sentence because he won't admit to something that isn't true.
When I was going to prison, was there any African-American judges? No, there wasn't. If there was, they had him hid. I don't know nothing about it. And I've been dealing with this since when I was 12 years old.
Did y'all ever see her becoming a judge when she was growing up as a kid?
Yes, we did see that.
I knew she was going to be some leader.
Right.
Sometime.
Right.
She wanted to lead us.
Oh, yeah?
She tried to lead.
She tried to lead you, man?
She always tried.
I have no faith in the police department in no state, but especially in Dallas, Texas.
Going to prison is a second death.
In order for us to really impact change, what we can't do is incarcerate the young mind.
Right.
What we need to do is take a more hands-on approach.
Right.
And so that's what my program does. And we've got people from the ages of 17 up to 26, 27 or so years old, because that's kind of when it starts to click. And what we do is we walk them through probation. It is not a simple thing where it's like, hey, these are a set of paperwork telling you what you need to do and do it. It's, okay, let's break this up into steps. Right now, you need to do decision points.
Right.
And this is teaching you how to frame your thinking so that you make better decisions.
In Dallas County, I don't believe there's anything called justice, especially for black people, black young boys, anybody black. I don't see where there's justice ever been involved. I know too many people that went to prison for crimes they didn't commit. I know too many people that died in prison.
Now we're talking about racism in real, but they don't talk about the unearned benefits that some white people get from being white. You know what I'm saying? You get unearned benefits. You get the benefit of the doubt. You get a job. You get to live in certain neighborhoods, go to certain schools. You know, they always talk about what happens when you're black, but they don't never talk about unearned privileges that white people still get to this day. They assume that they're innocent. We get assumed guilty.
Was being a judge your first love or what?
No. I knew I was going to be a judge, but I thought I'd do it later in my career, honestly. Right. I thought it would be, you're not quite ready to retire, but you're tired of trying cases.
Right.
And then you'll run for office. But the opportunity presented itself. And I'm going to be very honest. I came out, like when I got out of law school and started practicing, I was a gunner. Like when I tell you, I tried over 100 and some cases. Wow. The first year in Dallas County, I tried over 40 cases.
Well, I think when she was the LADJ, the local administrative district judge, that was definitely stressful because you're managing people.
Right.
And that's not always an easy job. Certain trials, I think, are stressful. Not the ones that you would imagine. Some murder trials, I think things of that nature are easy.
Right.
But when you have trials that involve crimes against children, those get to be really stressful. So, but yeah, you know, she does a good job of trying to keep it managed and together.
She's a leader, true leader. She's not one to flaunt it or show it. She just demonstrates it. You know, she's a model child. And she spent many years in sports, basketball, and
She was always a captain.
Do I believe the justice system should focus more on rehabilitation or punishment? I believe it should focus a little bit more on rehabilitation because everyone's probably going to go through something within their lifetime. So we're going to need a second chance to actually figure it out.
One agate, please. I don't care if you had one leg, one arm, you're gonna get it one agate, and yeah, you're gonna 4-step, 2-step, skin it back, let it lay, flip it, get down on it, and pick potato, cotton. Oh, and a whole bunch of more things go with this here.
Inspire change. Always choose love over hate.